This is real Southern style chicken salad. No grapes, no nuts, just the old school kind we grew up on. I'm baking the chicken for extra flavor, but boiling works too. Simple, creamy, and full of tradition. Welcome to New South Table. I'm Melissa, and I'm glad you're here. My Carolina roots run deep from farm life to church suppers. I cook bold and simple, just like the Southern women before me. Now I'm sharing it from the beautiful South Carolina coast. Hit subscribe and pull up a seat. I've lined a baking sheet with foil for easy cleanup here. I'm using 4 chicken breasts. It's about 3 pounds of chicken. I'm drizzling them with olive oil and seasoning each side with garlic powder, salt, and pepper. We're going to cover this with foil very tightly and bake in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 1 hour or until the breasts are done. While the chicken is cooking, boil 4 eggs. Once they're done, you'll peel them and chop them. You'll need 4 to 5 stalks of celery that's been washed, along with 1/2 of a red onion. I'll be using a food processor to chop these into tiny pieces. Once they're chopped, you'll add them to a large bowl, along with 3/4 cup of sweet relish. Then I'm going to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of celery salt, 1/2 a teaspoon of kosher salt, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper, along with the chopped boiled eggs. This is what the chicken should look like. Notice there's quite a bit of broth left in the pan. You'll reserve this for later. Now chop the chicken into very small pieces. I'm using a meat mallet here. You could also use the food processor, but if you do, just make sure you don't chop it up too much. Now we're just going to add the chicken to the rest of the ingredients in the large bowl. This is what it should look like. Now we're going to add in 1 cup of mayonnaise. Now I'm a Southern girl, so you can guess what kind of mayonnaise I'm using, but add just a little at the time. Stir it up well. And this is where the extra broth will come in. If the mixture seems a little dry, I always add a couple of tablespoons of the broth instead of adding extra mayonnaise. That's totally up to you. I just like to be able to taste the chicken instead of loading it down with mayo. That is a personal preference, but it does make all the difference. It's a trick I learned when I was catering. Once you have everything mixed well, you've got to give this a try. This is one of my family's favorite recipes, and it's certainly one of the most requested from New South Table for holiday gatherings, beach trips, and bridal or baby showers. We hope you like it just as much as we do. Enjoy. See you next time.